worried. I'm never worried. I'm just, I want to be professional. I don't want to just throw things on you at the last moment. I don't want to. I appreciate it. All right, man. You should come. It's gonna be fun. Be a piano player. You can come and hang out. You working? Oh, you work. I thought you had nothing to work.
Do you want this Coco de la Ranch tonight? Do you need it?
No, I'm just gonna play the shit.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm good at that.
Okay.
1, 2, check. 1, 2. Hello, hello. What?
Yeah. I used to sing it along with the show when I was a kid. Yeah.
If you want to move a little bit over, you can. If you don't want to, it's too much trouble.
It's all set.
Yeah, I don't know. Any what?
Where's Ms. Morshire on the sheet?
There's more shears? Yes, I put them on the yellow pad. Maybe that's Sue.
Oh, okay, sure. Absolutely. I
1, 2.
Ms. Morshire. Where's it coming in? Oh. Oh, I thought she wanted... Yeah. It sounded great. It sounded great.
Land on
I wish I could take guitar lessons, and I just don't have it in me, but it's so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah. We had to put your Bosco in. Chocolate flavored Bosco.
Is your teacher near you? Oh. Nice. Wow. That's really cheap. Really cheap. Yeah. An old fart. I said that in. My friend made me a book from that night, and it's just so much fun to go look at it and relive it. And that was fun. It'd be fun. I look forward. They do a live stream, I think. That camera. Right there. Do you see it on the wall? Up there on the ceiling?
Can't play together. I like playing with you and that was fun. We did our Aquaman, that was great. I like that a lot. That was cool.
Yeah.
We had masks on. We were like really distant.
We're outside. We're outside.
Oh, we did outside. That's right. We're outside
with masks for a while.
In there, we did like 3 people, 2 people. It was like not really.
Gosh. Wait, Judy, don't start.
כחול ולבן,
זה צבע שלי,
זה צבע שלי,
כחול ולבן,
כחול ולבן,
צבעי אדמתי,
צבעי אדמתי,
כחול ולבן,
כחול ולבן,
כחול ולבן,
כחול ולבן,
זה צבע שלי, כל ימיי לעולם. The blue and the white,
the blue and the white,
my colors of home.
my colors of home,
The blue and the white,
the blue and the white,
my hope for
I
shalom.
hope for shalom.
The blue and the white,
Blue and the white,
the blue and the white,
the blue and the white,
these colors are mine all the days of my life.
ואלה הידיים עוד לא בניתי כבר, עוד לא מצאתי מים באמצע המדבר, עוד לא ציירתי פרח, עוד לא גיליתי עץ, תוביל אותי הדרך ולאן אני הולך. לא אהבתי די, הרוח והשמש על פניי. לא אמרתי די, אם לא עכשיו ומתי. לא אהבתי די, הרוח והשמש על פניי. לא אמרתי די, אם לא עכשיו ומתי. עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו חי. עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל 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 חי. עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי. עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו חי. עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי. עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו חי. עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל 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 חי.
Am Yisrael Chai! Shabbat Shalom and welcome to Naranana. We wanted to kick off with a lovely Israel medley of some modern Israeli songs in the spirit of Yom HaAtzmaut, which is really in the ether this week. We get to celebrate the modern state of Israel. 'Tis a miracle, and no matter how we feel about it, it exists and it's family. So we love Israel like a brother or a sister, even if sometimes we fight and we have issues, because no sibling is perfect, but we are so glad that they are family and that they protect us when the going gets tough. So we love Israel, and we are going to be doing a couple of other Israeli-themed songs throughout the evening. Join in, show your love, clap, sing along, and for now, we have the call to pray together, to praise God, to start Kabbalat Shabbat. Lechu Naranana. Come, let us sing.
Yeah. You want it?
Page 11, I believe, 11 and 12.
לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה לאדוני. לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה לאדוני. נריה, נריה לצור אישנו, נקדמך פניו בתודה. נריה,
40 שנה אקוט בדור, ואומרם טועה לבבהם, והם לא ידעו דרכי, אשר נשבעתי באפי, אם יבואון אל מנוחתי.
We turn to page 23 for L'Chadodi, and you can have a lot of significant fun with L'Chadodi because it's in 4/4 with a very repetitive chorus. And this month, we chose to use the tune of a modern Israeli song, Sham al-Sheikh, with apologies if I'm mispronouncing that, which was when Israel, briefly at least, got into some territory, won, declared peace, had a bunch of good interactions with Egypt. So it was just a miracle at that point that the war was able to stop. And this song was written as that victory and that cry, though, to have peace after the war. So this tune is just so evocative, and you can hear like the pleading of the soldiers, you know, to come home and to be safe. So this is L'Chadodi to Sham al-Sheikh, and please join in if you know it. And we'll also do just our 4 verses, so we'll show you where we're going.
Lai, 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 lai. 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 Lai, lai,
Good Shabbos.
We continue with a snippet from the Psalm for Shabbos, Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbat, but it's the bottom part, the Tzadik Katama, yet another wonderful Israeli dance tune. So again, feel it in your body. Of welcoming Shabbat, which is the lighting of the candles, the hadlik. Oh, that's right, but before then, we have one more psalm to offer up to the Lord, because we love singing so much. We don't always do this one, but when we have Daniel on percussion, we love it. Listen to the ocean. This is Mikolot Mayim Rabim.
Wow.
Page 29. And now, to kindle the Shabbos lights over here, I've asked two wonderful people who I think are just big beacons of light in the world to come and help us light the Shabbat candles. So would the Moses ladies come on up, Ilana and Sue, to light. We'll stand, if we can, physically or at least emotionally direct our attention to this. And we'll cover our eyes. If you're playing along at home, you can light your Shabbat candles at this time. And we will then offer yet another Shabbat Shalom hug and kiss to all those it is safe to do so.
Vitzivanu, vitzivanu, lahadlik ner, shel shahavan.
Amen. Beauty. Ta-ta. Shabbos, hugs and kisses to all. Mwah, 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 mwah. And now with so much love in our hearts for Shabbat and the day of rest, we will rise again for the Baruch Hu. I know, it's a workout. We get our squats in this way. Page 39a, it is our signature song for Naranina. It is the Baruch Hu, led by Ross. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's one of my favorite moments of my month, is Ross leading my Baruch Hu. Yeah. I'm gonna turn this way.
I'll make you wait now. La da 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 da. 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 La da 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 do. La da da.
Baruch Adonai,
ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב הרבים. אהבת עולמנו.
Amen.
ואהבתך תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בעיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, והיה אם שמוע תשמעו מצוותיי.
The second and third paragraph of the Shema can be found on page 42.
כי משמיים על הארץ ויאמר אדוני משה ציציר תזכור בסידך ולזמן אני אדוני אלוהיך אדוני אלוהיכם אמת ואמונה כל טוב וקיים עלינו כי אדוני אלוהינו גדולה טוב אנחנו ישראל עמו הפודנו מיד מלכים מלכנו הגולים וכבולים
We will shortly be on page 44 for Mi Chamocha.
ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ומרים ובני ישראל לכהנו שירה בשמחה רבה ויאמרו כולם
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, אורה תהילות
אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. So, if I may,
בבקשה.
I'm going to take the next page to announce. We're on page 45 for Hashkivenu. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want to say that I'm going to sing this to the tune Dodi Li by the composer Nirachen. So we've chosen different tunes for this evening. I bet you recognized Hatikva. And we've used also a number of tunes that we have used before from a tefillah community in Yerushalayim called Nava Tehillah. And we like their tunes. And they're very popular. And it's a community in Israel. So we thought, well, that's appropriate as well. Same with this song, which people all over the world know. But Nirachen is the composer of this. So hopefully I remember how I've done this tune before. Tahashkivenu. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom. I bet you can all get that. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom. Now we're going to skip down to the part of the paragraph that's after the small print. It's Uvtzel Knafecha Tastirenu. Uvtzel Knafecha Tastirenu. Tastirenu. Ki El Shomreinu Umatzilenu. Umatzilenu. Ata. Beginning. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom. Now we're going to skip down to where the red arrow is. Ushmor Tzeitenu. Ushmor Tzeitenu Uvoenu L'chaim U'Shalom. Ushmor Tzeitenu Uvoenu L'chaim U'Shalom. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom. Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shelomecha. Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shelomecha. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom. Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shelomecha. Baruch Ata Adonai Haporei Sukkot Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Amo Yisrael V'yal ויתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה. ילמד יברח חירותי ויבליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל. בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם וליומי יתברך וישתבח ויפואר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן ביעלמה ואמרו Amen.
We turn our attention now to the Ma'ariv Amidah. It's to be found on pages 47 to 52. Please take some time to lean into this prayer. You can pray it in English, in Hebrew, or just take some time out for some connection to God. Find some gratitude that we've reached the end of the week in one piece, relatively speaking. And we'll conclude with an Oseh Shalom when we're done.
Israel וגואלו אבינו אבינו שבשמיים צור ישראל וגואלו ברך ברך את מדינת הגן עליה בעברה Sheba Shamayim Tzur Yisrael V'Goalo Avinu Avinu Sheba Shamayim Tzur Yisrael V'Goalo Shalom bimroma Uyase shalom aleinu Ve'yamo Yisrael Ve'yal kol Yisrael V'ikra shemei Rabba. Ve'yamar v'yikrach Yirutei v'yitmachutei v'chayachonu v'yimechonu v'chay v'chol beit Yisrael. V'agala v'zman kariv yimeru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach. Li'olam u'li'omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitruma v'yinaseh v'yidadar v'yitalev v'yitalel shmei dekudesha. Brichu li'ela v'yikol berchata v'shirata tushbarata v'nechamata tamiran b'yoma v'yimeru. Amen. Titkabel tzoloton uvauton d'chol Yisrael kodam avodi v'shmaya v'yimeru. Amen. Yehi shlam Rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'kol Yisrael v'yimeru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'bramav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'kol Yisrael v'kol yoshvei tevel v'yimeru. Amen. Well, it's time for Kiddush.
Time for Kiddush.
So let's ask everyone to please rise and turn to page 55. And is he playing in a good key for you?
I think so.
Okay, great.
He's over there anyway, so. Savrei Chavarai, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher kitshanu mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, V'shabbat kadsho b'avav ratzon, Hinchil lanu, Zikaron le'maseh v'reshit, Ki hu yom tehillah le'mikra et kodesh, Zecher litziat Mitzrayim, Ivanu v'acharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. That's good Kedem.
So keep standing. Do you want to talk about the Omer?
Yes, it is still bright and light outside, which is wonderful, but it means that it's not yet time for us to count the Omer. So we're going to have to just trust you all to take care of your Omer counting when you get home and it's nice and dark. And we'll just give you a little tip, which is if Moses gave twice as many commandments as he did, well, that's today. So it's one more than that. Okay, we're going to give you a little problem there. You know, as we're approaching Shavuot, we want to think about us climbing the mountain to receive those 10 commandments. But if Moshe had given us twice as many, which he kind of did because he drops the first set and then gives us 10 more, that's how many days we are today. So add one, and I'm just going to let you do the very complex equation from there. But while we are standing, we will turn our attention to Aleinu, which is to be found on page 56 in my book, at least.
עלינו לשבח אדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שלחונות השמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומשב יקרו בשמיים נמעם, שכינת תזור וגובי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו, אין עוד עמק מלכנו, אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, ידעת היום והשיבותם אל לבבך. כי אדוני הוא אלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת פנינו. תעקנו לנו מחשבנו בכל מיני. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
Amen. Please take a seat. It is coming up onto the coming week from the 6th to the 12th of ER, and we observe the following yahrzeit in the upcoming week. Herman Alpert, Bernice Altschul, Stephen Berger, Ruben Berman, Ida Bevacqua, Israel Bernberg, Belle Bregman, Jenny Brief, Lucille Serlin, Seymour Geller, Philip Gilman, Herbert Ginsberg, Harry Greenberger, Gussie Grossman, Leo Guzik, Irving Josephsberg, Goldie Kaddish, Anne Kopel, Fanny Letsky, Philip Loffman, Selma Perelstein, Annalie Price, Mary Sobel, Victor Spitz, Marion Whale, Yitzhak Eli, Ivan Ezel, Marjorie Gilbert, Saul Herzig, Shirley Capert, David Krutchtik, Julia Lake, Hella Levy, Janine Ludwig, Susan Nussbaum, Sally Shellist Perlow, Harry Rosenthal, Susie Rubenstein, David Shellist, and Ethel Simon, with apologies if I mispronounced any of those names. I also invite anyone in this room present to share, if you feel so, to tell us who it is that you may be saying Kaddish for, so that we can help holding you in your hearts at this time. Please. Thank you. And again, if you're online on YouTube, feel free to type a name or names into the comment section just so we can help hold you up at this time when you declare that faith in God, even though you are grieving or making your way through your process of mourning in some form or another. I invite all those who are saying Kaddish Yatom to stand, and we are on page 57. 58, there you go. Had a different edition of my Siddur. So, and again, I ask anyone who is in mourning to help say this prayer with me. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
V'yalma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lomei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei dekudesha, brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran ba'alma v'yimru. Amen. Yehesh lama rabba min shamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru.
Amen.
We are coming to the close of our beautiful musical service, but there's a few things just to say. And the first one is a todah, is a big, big thank you to all these wonderful musicians who helped come up with songs and arrangements and then gave their time and energy and talent to making it just be a wonderful Friday night, a positive start to Shabbat. So thank you. David Kaminer on the keys, to Daniel Cohen on the drums, vocals, and the oceanic sounds, to Jim Lesserman for all the things he did, mainly with the clarinet, and to Robert Sachs, who did some fluting and some talking, and also some shaky, some good percussion there, to Cantor Judy Aronoff for all that she does, to Ross Kramer for, again, singing, lead vocals, and guitar, and Sue Epstein as well, who did other lead vocals and guitar and harmonies, and to myself, Rabbi Jessica Yarkin, and also to Lila, who stayed asleep until now. So a big todah rabbah to that, and thank you everyone for singing, because she actually loves noise, so this kept her asleep. And also a big thank you to Brent Yarkin, who I believe is watching the live stream with my other child, Jonah, and he is making sure that he is well and safe and having lots of yummy challah right now. So that's good. Also to the sound
Jeb,
individual,
and thank you to
wherever
Jeb.
you are,
Jeb.
you can hear us because there's sound. So thank you, Jeb, and to Patrick and Alfonso and all the maintenance people for setting us up in Russell Hall, because this is such a lovely prayer space. We love being here, so it was wonderful. Thank you all for coming as well. I think just a very few announcements for upcoming events and things. Tomorrow is Shabbat, so feel free to join us for praying, and also the celebration of our almost Rabbi Cheryl Stone, who is having her rabbinic ordination in just a week and a bit. So we wanted to, she's going to be Darshanit. We're also going to hold a Kiddush in her honor. So please come and celebrate her.
And we have a baby naming, yes, we do.
Yeah, we've got
We have
some
a
wonderful
baby naming
things.
the Sivak's grandchild.
And really, just for other events, please feel free to look at the announcements or visit the website.
But I'm going to plug
But
one.
Please, please, please.
2 weeks from tonight, May 20th, is
Moshe.
Rabbi Rothblum's birthday Shabbat celebration. We, and that includes Becky and I, we and the Los Angeles Imriah Chorale are going to present an entire Erev Shabbat service of Rabbi Rothblum's music, except he didn't write the Shema Yisrael tune that we're going to sing. That's Solomon Solzer, by the way. But we are going to present this wonderful, wonderful Erev Shabbat musical evening of Rabbi Rothblum's music. So please, I want you to note that the time of the service will be different. It will be at 7:30 p.m. It will be preceded by a dinner, should you wish to come to the dinner and sign up for that. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, it will be yummy. And then the service is at 7:30. So that's in 2 weeks from tonight.
Nahon.
And that's it, I think.
That's it for now.
That's it for now. Check our website for everything else. And what? Mostly Moshe. It's the Mostly Moshe concert. Yes, right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mel.
The marvelous Mr. Moshe.
Yeah. So, if I may introduce what we're doing at the end. What we would like to do now, since this has been in honor of Yom Ha'atzmaut, which was yesterday, today was actually the day on the Jewish calendar when we observe Yom Ha'atzmaut, Hey ER, the 5th day of ER, but because it butts into Shabbat, the decision in Israel is always when that happens to bump it a day earlier. So it was observed Wednesday night and Thursday in Eretz Yisrael, and therefore in the rest of the world as well. But we all wore our blue and white and decided to make tonight an Israeli feeling Erev Shabbat. So what we'd like to do is ask everyone to close your siddur. You can leave it on your seat, stand where you are, turn around and face that Israeli flag right there. We are going to sing Hatikva, and then we are going to end with a song and a prayer for peace. Because as we were thinking and wondering about what we could do for the end of tonight's service, number one, peace is always a wonderful wish, especially when we're thinking about Israel. It's always a wonderful wish that Israel dwell in peace in the world with her neighbors near and far. And as Ross was pointing out to us, because of everything else going on in the world, this going on in the world right now, that a wish and a song for peace is probably the very best way to end. So we're going to start with Hatikva, and then we're going to go into Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. We're going to start Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Salam Aleinu. Shabbat Shalom.
Out the over. Enjoy your Shabbos meals.
Gents, just stand in front. Shabbat shalom.
Okay.
Ciao bella. What up?
Ciao, arrivederci.
Arrivederci.